Hello, hello, hello. Hello, anybody, everybody. What's going on? Long time no see. What am I gonna do? Okay. I've been watching Pokemon from the olden days, don't ask why. About a decade ago, or whenever. I used to play Pokemon Go when I was with my ex on the phone. It was fun. Here I have this little Pokemon crayon coloring book and this one. These came from CVS. They were like $5.99. The one has a whole bunch of stickers. Well, anyways, I want to do a great big large artwork of Pokemon. There is an artist. There's an artist who's on TikTok, and you can find him on YouTube also, but mainly on TikTok. And he drew this image right here. I want to blow this up on a great big poster and do an artwork of it. And I know I showed you some of this before, but I want to also do this artwork. This was something I saw on Instagram. It is a black African-American kind of superhero. It's a lady who's like a bee. She's a queen bee. She's all golden. Her armor is golden. There's bees all over her. And her hairdo looks like a beehive. So a long time ago, when I did used to play Pokemon Go with my ex, I have this Pokeball here, which this is like a USB charging thing. So there, I just had it light up, whether you could see that or not. I think it lights up red too, but I don't know, or it flickers. I forget how to work this fucking thing. Okay, well, I got it to turn off. I don't know. So anyways. Yeah, I've been watching the old Pokemon. I loved Pokemon back in the day. I still have all my trading cards. I used to have these friends in New Brighton, how I'm from Beaver Falls, and they gave me a shit ton of Pokemon cards. So I have these. I never, ever bought Pokemon cards, but I have a whole shit ton. And the holographics or the rare ones are kept in this little book here. But my dad used to date this lady, and I was friends with her nephews and nieces. And it was, after my parents broke up. Pokemon was really big when I was maybe in 5th grade, and I'm like 10 years old. So now I'm currently 38. But again, I have a shit ton of these cards. I have all the cards ever, but again, I never bought any. This one here I got in one of the movies, the Mew and Mewtwo movie. And I think I got a Dragonite in the second movie. But anyways, I loved Pokemon, the original 150. It got stupid after the 150, same as the television show, the original season or whatever. They changed the look of the characters. And Ash was only supposed to be like 10 years old or whatever when he first started his journey. They made him get skinnier and scrawnier, and he looked younger as he got older. And I think the voice actress, look at this Lapras right here, Androtini or Dragonair or whatever. But, so they changed Pokemon far too much, my legendary birds. And the thing that was annoying to me, they always talked about how Pokemon was so rare. Now here's the alphabet, the holographic or whatever, A. But they used to talk always about the cards being rare or the animals being rare. Well, the original 150 Pokemon, they were like critters and animals. Pokemon means pocket monster. Well, it was obviously so popular. And then Digimon came out, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblades, and like all these battle things. But they quit making the Pokemon to look like animals or critters or creatures. And then they started to look more like robots or like aircrafts. Like in the one movie, it's all about Mew and Mewtwo, him being a clone. Well, then the other, from like DNA from a fossil, just like Jurassic Park could have been, with the mosquito and the blood in the amber. But then, after the Pokemon 150 and Mewtwo, when they went on, they became more like aircrafts or spaceships. They looked less like animals, less like critters. And then they were more like Lugia in the second movie with the legendary birds. Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres. Then there was like Lugia, and it's like, oh, a Lugie, like throw up, barf. But the original Pokemon, I loved. Vulpix was always my favorite, and Sandshrew and Ditto. Those were like my all-time. Vulpix being like a fox, Vulpine. And their names used to have meanings. Like Ekans is snake backwards, or Arbok is cobra backwards. Or there was Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, the fighting Pokemon. One was named after Bruce Lee. One was named after Jackie Chan. They used to be clever and cute and have like meaning. And it was so much more creative than how stupid and retarded it got now. Excuse the way I talk in the lingo. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody or be mean or anything to that effect. But, yeah, even Pikachu, the name obviously sounds like peekaboo. And it was an electric mouse, but it kind of had like rabbit ears. I don't know, it's weird. And as Pokemon went on and on and on, we all liked the ones that were rare or legendary or whatever. But their evolution is what made it cool when they could go through the stages, like Caterpie to Metapod to Butterfree. But it got dumb and it got stupid, in my opinion, whenever they had all these evolutions, but then they was making like prequel, like Pichu, the prequel to Pikachu. And I don't know, it's like how these people didn't know. They ruined it. You take too much of a good thing and you turn it into a bad thing. And it all came from greed. Greediness, them wanting to make money, them wanting to capitalize, striking while the iron's hot. And like I said, they more or less just copied Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like the original Pokemon, how it had like the Japanese anime vibe to it and storytelling. It was so much better. So much better. So anyways, I'm going to go off this video, but leave me a like, comment, share, subscribe if you want. Talk. Put a comment, what was your favorite Pokemon out of the 150 or 151? I don't follow them beyond the original. Sorry. I kind of been on Pokemon at my job. A co-worker, but like a boss manager, had got a tattoo recently on his arm, and it was Pokemon. It was really cool. So yeah, I'm going to get off this video. See y'all later. Today and tomorrow is supposed to be sunny weather, and then rain the rest of the week. So I'll talk at you later. Leave me a comment. Bye.